So this is Great Battles Medieval. It is a real-time strategy game with the English versus the French in the 100 Years' War. And you can see here when we go to pause mode, you can, well, I'm winning, so there's not that many things to beat, but you can deploy your troops and tell them where to attack. And when you hit play, they will start fighting. So this was originally an Xbox 360, PlayStation 3 game, and we ported it to the Android platform for the Xoom with very little reductions in the game quality. There are still 36 levels. We have just a smaller amount of units per squad. We reduced it from, I think, 60 units per squad to, I think there's 35 now. But there's still lots of units, and they're all rendering asynchronously, and we just downscaled the textures slightly and took out normal maps and shadows because they're not supported yet on the Tegra 2 chip. But other than that, it's the same game as on consoles. So you can do everything that the console games do. Oh, I just won. And this will be out? It'll be out this week or next week. And I think the price is going to be set at $5.99 or $6.99. And you can see here we can go to the army camp and you can upgrade your troops with armor and weapons and skills, or change how they look. You can add and remove units to just customize your squad however you want your army to be. And as you go through, you gain money and you can add more things or upgrade your units and help you win the battles.
This is Vendetta Online for Android. We're a PC MMORPG that's ported over to Google Android over the past year, specifically for high-performance dual-core tablets like the Motorola Xoom. And what we're seeing here is a large space battle taking place between two of our major player factions. Players can take part on either side, flying around in small fighter-class ships or docking with the big cap ships and controlling turrets, things like that. Here we're about to see a big cap ship explosion. That would be a major loss for one side in this particular battle. If a battle is won or lost, that actually has impact on gameplay outside of the given sector, because fundamentally this battle is over territory, but if a given side loses enough territory, it also creates other issues, like they may be blockaded some of their trade routes by the opposing nation, which will then cause impacts for users who aren't even playing combatively, who are playing elsewhere in the galaxy and just happen to be trading, and they'll notice ramifications from their nation having had a loss in the war. So
you can fight and as well as mining.
Yes, we have a wide variety of gameplay styles available. There's combat, there's mining, trading, crafting. You can travel around and explore, and a lot of group options, and as well as large space battles and PvP combat.
And this app is MMO Online, and it's been released.
Yes. This app is an MMO, a true MMO. You can join in with lots of friends and play in the same game universe, thousands of people potentially, and it is released on Android exclusively for the Xoom right now for about the last 2 weeks, but we will eventually expand that compatibility to include more devices such as the Atrix 4G and other Tegra 2 tablets.
These are like high polygon chips, so graphics are amazing here with real shaders and bump mappings. So you can use gyroscope or touchscreen. I'm just using touchscreen because it's like easier to show off stuff. So this is fire. I've got auto fire here. I'm just gonna see where I have somebody that can blast out this guy. There's one.
How do you find the speed on the Xoom?
It's amazing. What we have here is like it's enhanced graphics to the other version that we have. So we have like 4 times more polygons on the ships here. So I'm just going to show you something which is really cool. It's like an action freeze. So if you look at that one, and I'm just going to switch on different. These are the NVIDIA Tegra 2 chips, so it's like really amazing the speed on it. That's the normal graphics. So you can see all the lightings and the shadings on that one already here. So this is basically, that's the old one. These are the new ones. So yeah, that's what we're showing here.
Quality HD concert footage across 4 main screens. Obviously the web, IPTV and connected TV, the gaming consoles, and of course mobile. And we're unveiling our first Honeycomb mobile app here with Motorola at CTIA. And Matt can kind of walk you through exactly what the application does.
Good. So this is the stage at which we present some of our best content, and then below is a what's hot, trending, and featured. These two will be based on a API call that people will be clicking, and then it will organize itself as more people click on each one. On the bottom, because we're getting so much more content, we're going to beef up our content from 250 to 1,000 by the end of the year. So we're able to feature all this content. If you would actually click on one of these, on let's say feature, the Who's Who, you're taking to our preview screen of our content. The preview screen of our content is going to be able to demonstrate one full song off of a concert. Over here is, these aren't going to work, these aren't going to play. However, the customer can see what's going on right here with all the songs. Down here is all the data or metadata about the concert itself, so someone can learn a little bit more. And then right here is the buying action. So if let's say you were to buy it or rent it, you would then purchase it. There'd be Google checkout. Either AT&T or T-Mobile would be able to do that, and then it goes into My Concerts.
So it's per concert base.
It's $4.99 rental for 30 days. We're thinking about doing a subscription model as well too, where someone gets to keep it in their library because of our set list option, where someone can make their ultimate concert. If you rent 5 or 6 at a time, then you're able to take each song that you want and put it into one whole concert for yourself. This will also be in 3D view, like Browse Catalog. So our catalog is distributed like this, and as it grows, we're actually going to have, we have artists, we have genre, and we have decade. This will be in the middle, and you're able to separate it by decade. So it's like kind of like a time machine, genre and artist, kind of like for search. We're not going to do a real deep search, only because, again, we only have 250 right now. We'll have 1,000 down the road. We will. So now, if you were to click on, let's say, Dark Side of the Moon. Concert starts right up. Skip around a little bit.
So this is streaming.
Streaming right now, yeah.
You don't download anything to your computer?
No.
It's downloaded. Nope. So this is Pink Floyd playing. Let's say you're like, oh, you know what? I want to skip around a little bit. I want to go to other concerts. You have the option to do that as well. And then let's say, for example, you're like, well, I want to know a little more information while I watch this. I will also give that to you too. We feel as if that's necessary, because right now is the best time to buy something, right? You're watching it, it's sexy, it's like, I want to buy. So you're able to buy right from here. It tells you all the data about the concert, and then you're watching the show.
Who powers the store when you buy it?
So Google checkout.
Google checkout.
Yeah. In-app billing by Google.
And now if you were to go back, you actually come back to this screen.
So you actually make the Google.
You go to browse screen, and you're able to kind of search. But ultimately, the two things we are adding are set list, which will be when we launch on April 10th. And then we're also going to add a timeline feature, which is going to be blocks of all of our promo music. And it's going to be listed from 1960 to 2011, and it's going to be kind of like a history. You discover all the music we do have in our library, and as it grows, we can add on to it.
How do you find the streaming speed and quality on the Xoom?
It's really fast, actually. Yeah, actually, it's pretty. I mean, you could just see by when we play. Actually, it skips around really, really fast. That's a technical term, really, really fast.
It's playing. It's just
just like skips right to it, and then starts playing. This was his last concert, actually, Tupac's last concert.
Oh no, you're right.
No, he came out.
Snoop, no?
No, yeah, it's Snoop. He came out on the stage.
Xoom app, the Accuweather Xoom app, includes a dynamic background which will change according to your location. And on top of here, I might as well do that. Let's go here. Somebody's having some bad weather. Here back in State College, where I'm from, we're having snow right now. And what's kind of cool about it is actually you're seeing the equivalent of the weather reflected in sort of a pool of water, so you've got this extra little bit of interaction here as you roll across it. So I think that was just really kind of a neat idea. And if it were raining, essentially, you would get sort of that stipple effect of the drops in the pond. But that actually is a weather readout because it changes according to the current conditions you have set. You can also see it has 24 hours of hour-by-hour forecast. There's a little bit of latency because we're all in the same wireless drop point here. So you can also see it has 24 hours of hour-by-hour forecast. There's a little bit of latency because we're all in the same wireless drop point here. So
usually it's smoother and faster like that. Yeah.
Are you with the press, or
yes.
You are?
Yes.
Okay. I'm
Mobile
Justin.
Tech Review.
Oh, very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm the PR contact for.
Oh, great! I'll leave you my card.
As you can see, we've got 24 hours of hourly weather, which can be displayed that way, scrolling vertically, or it can appear in this little wheel, and also you can spin through the hours that way. 15-day forecasts, again, a little bit of lag due to the network. You scroll down like that, any day you select, it'll give you today, tonight for that day. We've got radar and satellite that's built on Google Maps, so you can pan and scan. And in the satellite view or in the radar view, but not in the RadSat view, you can actually animate. This is all a demo with live data, so you have to pardon the latency.
And you can, zoom around and
yes, yeah. You can zoom around and you can zoom in and okay, good satellite. So now, do I have any clouds? No, apparently that cloud mass is totally, no, that's Lake Erie. But anyway, in addition, there we go, some movement. In addition, lifestyle forecasts, which really there are many on here. Everything from dog walking to grilling to mowing your lawn to your chance of having problems with migraine, asthma, and arthritis, for example, stargazing conditions. Also, it's available in 36 languages. You don't actually change out the language of the application. It'll set to whatever the language of your device is. Okay. But it's available in languages for use all over the world. Of course, we have news stories in here as well. Right now, no video, but that's coming. Of course, settings, you can enter multiple locations. Well, I'll just take you straight to multiple locations. Somebody who was here yesterday was traveling to Hong Kong today, so he put in that location. But it does 2.7 million locations worldwide, available in 36 languages. You download from the store.